What is up, guys? RGT85 here, and today on the channel we're going to be taking a look at a game that I know absolutely nothing about. I've been playing it for a little while though, and I definitely want to talk about it because it's really catching me by surprise. Now, before we get into this video, I do want to briefly mention that I am doing a Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate giveaway. It could still be going on by the time you're watching this video, so look in the comment section down below. I will have a pinned comment to where you can enter to win a copy of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I definitely recommend you guys enter that contest because Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate absolutely kicks ass. Be sure to check out my review of that game as well. But this game is called Phantaruk. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but this game was $5 and I saw it on the Nintendo Switch eShop and I was like, huh, okay, you know, $5. You know, there's varying qualities of $5 games on the Nintendo Switch eShop. I would say my favorite has been Kamiko. That game was really good, honestly. Definitely some old school Legend of Zelda vibes with that game. But I think this game may be the best $5 eShop game that is available just because of really like the presentation and stuff of it. So let's just sort of get into this game so you can sort of see how the gameplay is. I'll play it for a little while and show you guys. I'm not finished with the game or anything. I've been playing for about an hour and a half or so, but I definitely want to talk about this game because it's really interesting. I didn't want to show off a whole, too much of it because it's very story driven, very atmospheric, and it's a spoopy game. I enjoy horror games. The horror genre, whether it's movies or video games, always is very interesting to me. I think I've reviewed like pretty much every horror game that's come to the Nintendo Switch. Hollow, Perception, the Outlast games, the Resident Evil games. So I'm always on the lookout for more horror games, and this game is a horror game, and it does have very long loading times when you get to different areas and stuff like that. It's not too frequent that you hit these loading times, but you have seen this loading time is a bit long. Definitely one of the drawbacks of the game. But here is Phantaruk. So basically the game starts out and you are you basically just like wake up and you're on this ship and you're like, okay, what the hell is going on? You quickly realize that something has gone horribly wrong and there's a lot of toxins in the air, and basically you are trying to figure out what has gone wrong, survive on this ship, and basically, figure out some things, try to escape and make it out alive. So you can see that this is a first-person perspective, and the game looks like really clean. And you gotta remember, this is a $5 game. Now, it is worth mentioning that there is no combat in this game. It's pretty much, like I said, a survival game. You're just looking around, trying to solve puzzles, and basically just advance throughout the game. I have a flashlight. As you can see, the flashlight does have minimal use though. There's a battery meter right next to the flashlight, so you're constantly looking for supplies. I can also bring this up. You can see that right now, that 19%, that's my toxin level. I'm looking for syringes to keep my toxin levels in check as well. Keep it low, basically. So we have a note here, 45355. So we'll probably have to use that code to unlock a door. Oh shit. Run. Oh. All right. So we died. So basically, like I said, there are people that are like infected on this ship, and they're basically trying to look for you, and when that happens, they kill you. So it's pretty much a game of like stealth. But I kind of like that, not every horror game needs to have combat. It would be cool to have some, big gun to blow them away or something like that. But it's not really necessary in every game. One drawback I will say is that so far I haven't found a map. The game is kind of linear, I would say. You don't really encounter too many things so far where you have to backtrack or anything like that. You're pretty much just moving forward, moving from different area to different area. And you see that little eyeball in the bottom corner as well. That is your indication meter. So all right, we got a battery here for the flashlight. It's nothing. Keep going. All right, let's go ahead and use the battery. So bring up our inventory. Use the battery. All right, now we got a full flashlight. All right, come on. I think we went in a circle. The game is very I've been a little frightened a couple times by it. Nothing too crazy, but and you can crouch as well. All right, so there's a syringe so we can keep our toxin meters in check. We're only at 31, so we won't go ahead and use that now. But really, like, you know, when you look at games like this, you figure, oh, you know, it's gonna have, you know, a bad frame rate. It's not gonna be, you know, anything cool. But for $5, like the presentation levels, 45355. We need to figure out where that location is. The presentation levels are very impressive. You know, the game is pretty smooth. And I'm just genuinely impressed that this is a $5 game. I have played a lot of cheap Switch games that were just, you know, not good. And then this just sort of comes along. You know, it's like a sci-fi movie, basically. Oops. All right, there was an area over here I wanted to see. I mean, what would you pay? You know, when you rent a movie, it's like, what's $5? Oh God. Scary sounds. Dead bodies. Oh God. All right, so he's in the room with us now. So let's go this way. Oh, what's this? Uh-huh. All right. Oh God. Keep moving, keep moving. Come on. We can do this, folks. All right, so I'm guessing that's our goal here. Turn off the power on all these things. As long as Dude Man is, oh, shoot. Oh, okay. You can go this way. As long as Dude Man isn't around. We're good. All right, so I'm guessing there's one more. I don't know, let's check any of those. Okay, so yeah, there's one more. Come on, come on, come on. But yeah, control-wise, the game is very smooth. I think this is a really fantastic $5 game. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you know, action-packed. It's not a game that's going to, you know, change the world or anything, but for $5, it's like the quality is definitely very nice. We haven't gotten any voice acting yet. Oh. No, come on, man. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, dude. Leave me alone. There is voice acting in the game. It's pretty well done as well. We just haven't encountered any yet. Maybe we will. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Come on, man. Let me get to that terminal. Alright, he's going that way. I don't think he sees us. No, because the eyeball is dim. There's the terminal over there. Did he just turn the power on? Oh no, my toxins are high. Oh God. All right, let's see. Oh, Jesus Lord. All right. We're good. So now what? Maybe go downstairs. Oh, it's getting tense. Run. Run. I don't know. I just get sucked into games like this. It's sort of like, you know, renting a horror movie and like, you know, you rent a movie, it's $5 or something like that. So who cares? Oh, we got some voice acting. Cool.
I can't stop thinking about it. I'm the captain. I'm responsible for these people. I can still feel the eyes of that poor man. Eyes that were screaming, "Help me, Captain." Eyes that stared at me helplessly as he was carried away. He must have thought I was the only one who could help him. Couldn't he see the gun pointed at my face? I tried looking up his details, but there's not a trace of him left on the system. Nothing, as though he'd never existed. The crew haven't said a word. They've turned their backs on him. What was it?
Terrible
Those
people.
eyes saw for them to just erase his existence like that. Those pitch black pupils calling out "Daddy, help." I mean, and all that blood. Something was wrong with him, that's for sure. I pressed Marcus, my only true friend here, as hard as I could for information, but he wouldn't tell me anything either. Don't put your head under the axe. To them, it doesn't matter whether it's the captain's head or the average technician's that has to roll his head. Loyalty.
I'm scared.
He's chosen to be loyal to those who pay him. I asked him if the secrets of H+ were more...
This dialogue is really long.
Say a thing. I may be the captain of the ship, but I feel like nothing more than a pawn being pushed around a chessboard.
So that's sort of how you get the more of the backstory of the game. Sort of learn what's going on here. I don't know what I just did. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? All right, so I'm going to play some more of this game because I'm very intrigued by it. But I think I gave you guys a good, you know, idea of what this game really offers and brings to the table. A really fun horror game for $5. Phantaruk, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Definitely highly recommended and probably the best $5 eShop game and cheap eShop game in general that I've played in a long time. Really enjoyable. And I don't know if you guys are into horror games, sci-fi themed games. I think it's definitely a very solid pickup. So make sure you guys check it out. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the game. And thank you for watching this video. Like I said, be sure to enter that Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate giveaway. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Later.